guys like my new jacket? I think it makes me look pretty fly for a white guy.
It also has ears. Ah! This thing is so cute. I can't stop wearing it. Hi, welcome. Here are my Stranger Things season 5 predictions. Because I've loved this show for a very, very long time. I've been watching since the premiere of season 2. My childhood crush was Finn Wolfhard. So pretty attached to the series, I'd say. Okay, so the plotline that I think is gonna happen the most is like Elle and her siblings are gonna team up to kill Vecna. And I think this because if not, what the are the siblings for? Wait, I can't swear yet. Bleep that out. I think Elle and her siblings are gonna team up to kill Vecna. I think her and all her superpowered siblings are all gonna fight against, you know, Vecna, because what was the point of including the siblings in the first place if you're not gonna, you know, use something with them? I don't know. I really hope they use her, because I it's so sad to just have her in one season and then just kind of with her, you know? It'll suck. It'll suck. It'll be like, hey man, what was the point of all that? I think both of them will die though if they do that. I think Elle will get her powers back too. That's another thing. That's another huge thing. I think Elle will get her superpowers back and she'll be able to like, ah! And I hope she dumps Mike. I hope she dumps Mike for good. That girl does not need a relationship. What she needs is therapy. Whether or not she's gonna get that though, I don't think so. I think she's gonna die this season. I somewhat hope for it. I love her character, but we'll get there when we get there. I think Holly, because they've been including her in a lot of like the promo and stuff, I think she is going to be a puppet and probably also die. She's gonna be a puppet like Will. By the way, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You know, this is a new type of video that I'm trying out. I don't know, you know, how well it's gonna do. So if you wanna see more of this, subscribe, comment, and like. Now we get to talk about romance. What do I think? Who do I think are gonna be in game? Okay, so definitely not Mike and Elle. I want them to break up. I think they're definitely gonna break up. I don't think Will is going to be able to go in there. I just don't think Mike swings that way, you know, or will ever really know, unless it ends up being an it situation where it's like, oh, hey, I've been in love with you the entire time. Peace, you know. I just don't think I think it would be really funny if that happened to him again, or Mike's character or Finn Wolfhard's character again. But I don't think it's gonna happen unless Will dies, and I don't think Will's gonna die, but I that's the only way I can see like that playing out, is like Will confessing and he's dying, and Mike is like, what the fuck? That's my best friend. No. And then with the older teenagers, I think Steve and Nancy are gonna, I think Nancy and Jonathan are gonna break up, because he's kind of like not what she needs right now. And then Steve is gonna be like, hey, baby girl, hey. Nancy's gonna be like, shit, wait, do I like Jonathan again? Shit, wait. do I like Steve again? And she's trying to figure it all out. And then Steve is gonna go off and die. And then Nancy and Jonathan will stay friends. They'll stay friends. They won't be dating, but they will be friends with like a questionable friendship. And I think Robin will get a girlfriend. I hope Robin will get a girlfriend. Please let Robin get a girlfriend, Duffer Brothers. Thank you. Joyce and Hopper, I feel like are good. Joyce and Hopper, I feel like one of them is definitely dying, but you know, for the rest of the season, before they get to that point, they'll be good. They'll be good. They'll be good. And I think Lucas and Max are gonna work things out, get back together, hopefully. I really liked them as a couple, so this is more me wanting this to happen than, you know, this is gonna happen. But I really want that to happen. So please, Stranger Things season 5, please. Max is so depressed though, honestly. If they write it the correct way, I'd be happy if she was single too, and just found her own. But I also really want them to get back together. And now, the death list. First, I think Elle is gonna die. I think, it started with 11. Let me get comfortable in my chair. I think Elle is gonna die first. It started with Elle, should end with Elle, and her superpowered sibling. I'll actually be disappointed if 11 doesn't die, because it started with Elle, it should end with Elle. As a story standpoint, it'd be like a lot better if it's just like Elle dying, right? Steve probably, after either getting a girlfriend or fixing things with Nancy, I can see Steve dying so much this season. Like, Steve, there's like a small chance that he'll find someone else and move on from Nancy. I don't think he'll fully move on, but there's a small chance. And I think he's gonna get a girlfriend, sacrifice himself for her, and then die immediately afterwards. I also think Steve is not safe in this season. If he comes out alive, I will genuinely be surprised. But what I think is more likely is he's gonna fix things with Nancy and then be like, well, you guys have fun. I'm gonna go die now. Max is a 50-50. I could see her dying. And it would really suck, but I would really hope for narrative reasons they like don't let her die. I really hope so. I really hope she, handles and processes her trauma and grief and, becomes a stronger, better person. And it's like a nice story arc. Dustin is too lovable to survive, in my opinion. I remember what they did with Bob, and I think they're gonna do it with Dustin, because he is like one of the staple characters of Stranger Things, and I'm so fucking scared that they're gonna kill Dustin. I do not want to watch him die. I will cry, but I think it's gonna happen. Hopper, I think, is another 50-50. They killed him once. I don't think they'll kill him again, but they might. They might. I think out of like Hopper and Joyce, one of them is going to die, and I think it is more likely Hopper than Joyce, because I think they want Joyce to survive after losing a kid, which will be Elle. Mark my words. Yeah. I think that's what's gonna happen. If one of the two die, because Joyce can't have shit. However, I do really hope that Joyce and Hopper work out and that they both don't die. But I could see it either way. I could really see it either way, and I'm a little scared. Murray is dead. Murray is so dead. Murray is dead as a doorknob. Dead. Dead, 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 dead. It might not even be Vecna. It's probably gonna be the government. And then Holly. She's in too much of the promotions. She's barely been like a character for a really long time, and now it seems like they're trying to make her into a character. And it doesn't seem like the slow way like it was with Erica. And you know, I don't think she's as stable as a character as Erica. Holly, I don't think so, because that is like a legitimate like small child. And I think she's dead. I think she's dead. I think she's gonna be used as a puppet by Vecna and also die due to the recent promotions. I'm not used to filming this sort of content, so let me know if you like these prediction things. Let me know what your predictions of Stranger Things season 5 are, and let me know, you know, what you think about mine. Do you think I'm right? Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right, and tell me I'm pretty. I'm joking. Don't do that. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this type of content. I'll do more if this is what people want to see. And yeah, subscribe.